Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. How is everyone? Before we get started with the trial, I want to show you a video I found today. We'll watch that first and then we'll get right into the trial.
Tonight, a Georgia man is standing trial for the murder of his wife.
Tonight, the trial continues for a man accused in the cold case murder of his wife.
Tonight, a Georgia man is standing trial for the murder of his wife, who was also the daughter of a convicted serial killer. Opening statements got underway today in the case against Christopher Wolfenbarger. This is an update to a story we've covered for years here on Channel 2 Action News. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie live for us now at the Fulton County Courthouse. And Mark, this case stretches back decades.
Yeah, I've been involved with this since 2003. The Bible talks about the sins of the fathers. Well, a court document says Melissa Wolfenbarger's remains were discovered in April and June of 1999, and that they were identified via dental records in March of 2003. And that's where Melissa's father, being a serial killer, becomes important.
What triggered the identification ultimately is the arrest of Melissa Wolfenbarger's father.
A cold case solved in 2003 involving 5 murders is now inextricably involved with another cold case murder for which Christopher Wolfenbarger is on trial this week in Fulton County Superior Court.
There is no evidence of these charges in this case, and that's why we will ask you at the end of this case to return a verdict of not guilty.
Carl Patton Jr. was the man arrested in 2003. We're told Melissa Wolfenbarger was his daughter, who had been the wife of Christopher Wolfenbarger. He was charged in a 2024 indictment with her murder.
Melissa's father, Carl Patton, committed a string of murders in the late 1970s.
We were there in 2003 when serial killer Carl Patton Jr. was unloaded in the custody of the Fayette County Sheriff's Office, already suspected of 4 killings in the 1970s, known as the Flint River murders, because the first 2 bodies discovered were found in or by the Flint River. Says retired lawman Bruce Jordan, who told us he led the investigation into Patton as the chief investigator for the Fayette County Sheriff's Office.
He pled guilty to 2 murders in Clayton County, 2 in DeKalb County, and 1 in Henry County.
Jordan says around the time Patton pled guilty to the 4 murders to which authorities had already connected him in Clayton and DeKalb counties, he told Jordan and prosecutors he had also killed a man in Henry County. And in that same meeting, he turned to Jordan with a request.
He said, my daughter's been missing for years, and he said, I didn't kill her. Would you put the time into finding her that you did find in me? I said, well, I can try it.
In a 2003 story, we talked about how Carl's wife, Norma Patton, said she had turned to Jordan for help to look for her daughter, Melissa.
She stopped me and said, now, would you help find my daughter?
He seems sincere.
Jordan says he went from one Metro Atlanta medical examiner's office to the next, looking for an unidentified body that might be Melissa. And later on the same day, he visited the Fulton County medical examiner's office. A GBI agent called him and said authorities had checked her dental records against a skull they had, and it was Melissa.
At some point in time, I no longer had standing in the fight.
Jordan says since he has been subpoenaed in the trial of Melissa's husband, Christopher, he's limited in what he can say, but because her remains were discovered in Atlanta, the case belonged to Atlanta police, who announced in 2024 they had arrested Christopher Wolfenbarger. We talked to Deputy District Attorney Vincent Fawcett last year.
I think the key definitely was the ability to re-interview witnesses and line the facts up to create the case. It's a circumstantial evidence case, but most cases are based on circumstantial evidence.
The extent of her suffering in life and in death had nothing to do with Christopher Wolfenbarger.
And at the end, that was defense lawyer Joel McDermott. Now, we're expecting Norma Patton to be a witness in this case. And from the defense's opening statement, I wouldn't be surprised if they go after her hard in cross-examination. Reporting live outside the Fulton County Courthouse, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
And we'll be seeing what that cross-examination and that trial looks like. Mark Winnie live for us again, covering it for years. You've been doing this. Thank you.
Sure.
What do y'all think? Especially the mother and the family did not see any signs that the father could be a serial killer. I believe that the father did not do it. And then whenever he was even arrested, he begged them to look into her case. So let's start watching the trial.
Okay. Madam Court Reporter, are you ready? Madam Court Reporter, are you ready? Yes. State ready? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. McDermott, is the defense ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Okay, this is going to be Thursday, August the 21st, in the trial of the State of Georgia versus Christopher Wolfenbarger, case number 24 SC 004201. I'll note for the record that Mr. Wolfenbarger is present here in the courtroom along with his counsel, and that the state's counsel is also present here in the room. I have a couple of questions just in terms of logistics. At the end of the day yesterday, I had asked if the state was going to rest. Is that the expectation, or do we expect that we're going to have some more witnesses from the state?
State's going to rest.
Okay. Will there be motions that I need to take up from the defense, or here's what I ask. Logistically, I'd really like to go directly into the state rests. Defense, call your first witness if I can.
We have a motion, but we don't mind doing it just very quickly, and then at the lunch break, expand on it, as long as there's no waiver or contention that we didn't properly raise it. I mean, we do that in federal court all the time, say, we're hereby, moving for directed verdict on every count, on every element. We just agree that we'll expand on it, when the jury's not having to wait.
Seems fair. Mr. Bussett, you agree? Okay. So if I bring the jury out right now, and you've already reserved your right to move for directed verdict, if I say state, call your first witness and get your next witness, then you say the state rests. Mr. McDermott, you ready to call your first witness? Okay.
Witnesses are here,
Okay.
but two of them are in restrooms. So we'll just need a few more minutes. I sent in my bench warrant to.
It's been approved and signed. I don't know if it's been filed. Yet, or if it's been sent back to you, but I'm aware of it and I have signed it.
Is that
What do we need to do in order to get the sheriff?
That is a question for Ms. German. So let me find out where she is in status and who she's notified. Ms. German, when you get a moment, if you could, one, let me into the Zoom, and two, come here for just a moment, please. Thank you.
So,
Whether it's been accepted that you can then present to the sheriff. She's also going to call upstairs to the sheriff and let them know that that request has been made.
So I'm required to take it to the sheriff.
I believe that the defense is required to make that request, but we are also notifying the sheriff of the request.
Thank you. I guess all I'm saying is, I might just share it through it. Instead of looking through the whole again.
Mr. McDermott?
I have a moment, Your Honor.
Yes. Thank you all. Please be seated. Good morning. Thank you for your patience this morning. We are ready to go ahead and get started. Mr. Fossett, the state may call its next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. You got it this time to state the rest of the case.
Okay, thank you. Mr. McDermott, defense may call its first witness.
We did the motion already.
Yes, sir.
Okay. At this time, the defense calls Kimberly Cameron.
Okay. Come on up to the witness stand, please, ma'am. And when you get there, before you have a seat, if you'll turn around and face the deputy and raise your right hand, he'll swear you in, okay?
Raise your hand, please. You swear to answer the testimony that you're about to give. Oh, the next question is that,
And ma'am, if you'll do me a favor and scoot up to the microphone, get situated however you feel comfortable, but make sure you're close enough to the microphone that you can speak into it, because I can already tell you're a little bit soft-spoken. And state and spell your name for the record, okay?
Kimberly Cameron, Kimberlycambron.
Okay, and also we will remind you to try to talk more slowly because the court reporter needs to take down everything you say. And I will add a caution the judge has given other witnesses that there's a ledge right by your chair, so be careful not to roll off to the side too much.
That is true.
All right. Now, Ms. Cameron, do you know the defendant?
I do.
How do you know him?
It's my brother.
And did you know Melissa Wolfenbarger?
Yes.
And how did you know her?
She was married to my brother.
Okay. And did you know her while she was alive?
I did.
Did you spend time around her?
Yes.
Okay. And how and where did you spend time around her?
When they were married, they lived with my grandmother. So I would go there and spend time with her.
And would you do that frequently?
Yes.
So you suffice it to say you spent quite a bit of time around Melissa.
Yes.
Do you remember any episodes growing up with her that stick out in your mind?
Yes. I remember when I was learning to drive, I was so nervous that every time I would drive, I would go over to the side of the road.
You would pull over?
Well, when a car was coming toward me, I was afraid that I was going to hit that car. And so I would pull over and she would calm me down.
Do you remember when Melissa was pregnant
Yes.
with Chrissy?
Yes.
And then about a year later with Joey?
Yes.
And do you remember her having discussions about the custody of those children?
I do.
And do you remember what she ultimately chose as far as a decision in that regard?
She decided to give custody to my mom.
And why did she discuss her other parents?
She did, and she said that she did not want her mother or the state to have her children.
Did she at any time give you a reason why she didn't want her children with her parents?
She did. She just she did not elaborate. She just said that they were not good people.
And you said you visited Melissa multiple times because she lived at your grandparents' house, correct?
Correct.
And you went over there multiple times. Were you generally over there during the holidays?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Do you remember, you spent most of the holidays with Melissa then, correct?
Correct.
Do you remember if Melissa at any time called her mother on a holiday?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you remember her calling her mother anytime?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Do you remember her writing letters or cards to her parents?
No, not to my knowledge.
Just a minute, Your Honor. Sure. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Questions for this witness? Yes.
Good morning, Ms. Cameron. How are you?
Good morning, good, and you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. You just testified that Melissa told you she did not want her parents to have her children. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. What year was this? Do you remember having these conversations with Melissa?
I don't remember it exactly, but it was between 96-ish.
Okay, 96. All right. Permission to approach, Your Honor? Sure. I'm going to approach with husband and witness 67 number 71, and I want you to read this entire letter out loud of 67 number 71.
Dear Mom, hello. It's been a while since that.
Hang on. Sorry, yeah. If you would just try and read it a little bit slowly, especially when we're reading things, we have a tendency to speed up. And again, the court reporter has to take it down, okay? Thank you.
Dear Mom, hello. It's been a while since that weekend that I last talked to you. I thought that I would write you a letter. I'm okay. Here are some pictures of Chrissy, 7.5 months. Can you, I'm not sure what that one says, please.
Does it say you can pass them out?
Yes, sorry. You can pass them out if you wish, but it won't. For
Does
the
it say
fact.
if it wasn't for the fact that Kathy was there when I got them, she would not have gotten any?
She would not have gotten any of them. She wanted me to give Chris's grandmother the biggest one, but I didn't. And she got mad at me, but oh well. They are both getting on my nerves. They act as if Chrissy is their daughter and not mine. And there is something that I need to tell you, and I really don't know how. So I will tell you like this. And do you want me to continue?
Yes, please.
You will sooner than you think have another grandchild. July 27th is the due date. Do not be mad because you are not the only one just finding out. Please. Not sure.
Does it please don't rub it in, mentioning something like you know how hard it is to take care of two kids so close in age, like Kimberly and JC?
A few days. Other girl. No names have been picked out yet, and I know not what to expect at baby shower, so I won't ask, but feel free. And with this one, I have planned to let you have a part of his or her life. Who says Chris has to know, and when we move, we will do the same to Kathy and family that Chris did to you and Dad. No part in Chrissy and baby's life. Chris don't like you. Well, I don't like Kathy or Virginia, but Kimberly and I get along pretty good. Every time she hears her mom say something about me, she sticks up for me and tells me about it. I remember telling that Kathy said that she wishes me and Chris would move away. Kimberly says to her that if she moves, that Chrissy would move with us. Kathy said no, she won't either. And she is their daughter. Then Kathy said no, she isn't. If someone said that about you would be mad. So I told Chris, and Chris got mad. When Kathy asked to take Chrissy off, Chris said no, she better be here when I get back. And Kathy got mad, and I laughed. You probably think this is stupid, but if you had someone trying to be mother to your daughter, you would get mad too. And when we do move, they are not going to know where we are living. In free time they go off, they have to take Chrissy and don't even ask. They get her all ready and leave. I'm supposed to have my own car soon. Then I will bring Chrissy and let you see her. Bye for now, Melissa.
And this is a letter that Chrissy wrote to her mother. Is that fair to say from what you read?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Sure. Does it appear from what you read that's a letter that Chrissy wrote to her mother?
This is a letter that Chrissy wrote to her mother?
A letter that Melissa wrote to her mother.
In my opinion, it doesn't sound like Melissa, but it does state her name on there.
It is signed by her.
Yes, it says bye for now, Melissa.
And so in that letter, Melissa actually wanted her mother to at least spend time with her children. Is that fair to say?
In that letter?
Is it fair to say that she actually would have preferred her mother to have her children rather than Kathy, who's your mother? Is that fair to say?
Again, in that letter.
Now, you also, I think, discussed on direct examination that you were not aware of any cards that Melissa sent to her mother.
You can answer out loud. Thank you.
Permission to approach?
Go ahead.
I'm going to show you what's already been admitted. It's Exhibit 67, 68, 69, and 70. You take a moment to look at those. And I'm going to first look at Exhibit 67. Is this a letter addressed to Norma Patton?
Yes.
And is your understanding Norma Patton is Melissa's mother?
Yes.
And does it say birthday?
Yes.
And does it say happy birthday?
Yes.
And 97 with an asterisk?
Yes.
And does it say love you, Chrissy and Joey?
Yes.
And is Chrissy and Joey Melissa and Chrissy's children?
Yes.
Looking at Stacey's Exhibit 68, is that addressed to Carl and Norma Patton?
Yes.
Right. And does it say anniversary?
Yes.
And does it say Melissa WOLFENBARGER at the top?
Yes.
And is Melissa their daughter?
Yes.
And does this letter or two words say on the side, special anniversary, which is to a very special couple, have a happy anniversary, love Melissa, Chrissy, and Joey?
Yes.
And does it read in handwriting, happy anniversary, this year I am going to take you out to lunch. My only day off is June 6th. Meet us there at 11:45 to 12 at Ryan's. You and Dad can bring JC and Kimberly.
Yes.
Does this appear to be a letter or a card sent by Melissa to her parents for their anniversary?
Yes, it appears to be.
Now showing you Stacey's Exhibit 69. Does this appear to be a Father's Day card?
Yes.
Does it say for a dad who means so much?
Yes.
It means so much to know our family can always depend on you.
Yes.
Have a very happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Love, Melissa.
Yes.
Does the card further read, Dad, with all the things you have to take care of, you always take care of your family first.
Yes.
And on the back, does it say, a father's love is a promise made deep in the heart of a man, a promise to care for his family that keeps every day of his life.
Yes.
Is this also signed by Melissa?
Yes.
And was it sent to her father, Carl Patton?
Yes.
Stacey's Exhibit number 70. Is this a Mother's Day card?
It says Mother's Day. Yes.
Does it say, is it addressed to Norma Patton?
Yes.
Does the card read, it is the only thing in the house that doesn't have to be swept, polished, watered, cooked, picked up after, or washed behind the ears. Relax and have a happy Mother's Day, Melissa.
Yes.
And right, appears in handwriting. Next Wednesday, May 14th, I would like to take you and Daddy out for lunch. I'll give you your Mother's Day present then.
Yes.
And these all appear to be cards either from Melissa or Melissa writing cards on behalf of Chrissy and Joey. Is that fair to say?
That's what it appears.
Now, you testified on direct examination that Melissa and Chris lived with your grandmother.
Yes.
If you can approximate, when did they live with your grandmother?
I don't remember the exact time.
At grandmother's house to a different location.
Yes.
Where did they move to?
They moved to Atlanta.
Do you know where in Atlanta?
I don't recall exactly. I think Brookline Street.
Now, Brookline Street, are those homes that were owned by your grandmother?
Yes.
Had you ever visited Melissa and Chris at the Brookline address?
I'm sure I have. Yes.
Do you think you spent more time with Melissa and Chris when they were living with your grandmother or when they were living at the Brookline house?
I think it was more with my grandmother. I can't remember.
Now, you talked about your kind of relationship with Melissa. Would you consider yourself friends?
Yes.
Did she speak to you about her life experiences?
I'm sure she did.
Did she talk to you about your brother?
I don't remember.
Did she ever discuss to you some of the difficulties she was having with your brother? Excuse me.
No, I don't remember.
Did she ever talk to you about her and your brother arguing?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember. Okay. What about them fighting? Did she ever talk to you about that?
No, I don't remember.
Did she ever talk to you about a July 1998 incident in which your brother pulled her hair and dragged her down the street?
No.
No, you don't remember.
No, I don't remember.
Do you know if she talked to you about the fact that your brother, was upset because she went to the male neighbor's house who was up the street?
No.
No, or you don't remember?
No, I never had the conversation.
Do you recall her ever telling you that she loved your brother, but she wanted to leave him?
No.
No, you don't remember? No, it didn't happen.
No, I don't remember.
Do you remember detectives back in around 2003 coming to meet with you regarding Melissa's disappearance?
Yes.
And do you remember it being a Detective Calhoun?
I don't remember who it was.
Do you remember talking to him about your friendship with Melissa?
I don't remember exactly. No.
I'm sorry, say that last part again.
No, I don't remember.
Okay. And I apologize. Do you remember talking on the phone with any detectives back in 2003?
No, I don't remember.
Did you tell that detective that Melissa wrote you a letter?
No, I've never said she's written me a letter.
So is it your testimony today that you never told a detective that Melissa wrote you a letter prior to her disappearance?
It is my testimony that she did not write me a letter.
And that you never told a detective?
I never told a detective that she wrote me a letter.
And that in the letter or either in a conversation, again, Melissa told you she loved your brother, but she was getting ready to leave him.
She's never told me that.
Do you remember Melissa telling you about a guy that she met at the Waffle House?
No.
And do you remember telling any of that to a detective over the phone in 2003?
I never said that. I don't. On the phone, no. I never.
Your mom, Kathy Wolfenbarger, she raised Melissa and Chris's children.
Yes.
Is it fair to say that your mother never talked about Melissa here?
Can you rephrase that?
Sure. Is it fair to say that your mom did not speak about Melissa to her children after Melissa disappeared?
I don't know.
Is it fair to say that your brother did not speak about Melissa to their children after Melissa disappeared?
I don't remember. But they did take the children to Melissa's funeral, so I'm sure at some point they did talk to her, both of the children, because they were younger.
Would you agree with me that the funeral was in 2003?
I don't remember exactly when it was.
Let's speak about the funeral. At the funeral, did you know that Kathy and Chris didn't tell the children that it was an actual funeral?
Don't know.
Did you know that Chris nor Kathy actually wanted to go to the funeral?
I don't remember what their feelings were.
Let me ask, when the kids were younger, did you ever talk to the children about Melissa, your friend?
I don't remember exactly.
Do you remember ever telling the kids that Melissa was their mother and she disappeared?
I don't remember how and what was discussed.
Do you ever remember showing the kids pictures of Melissa?
I don't remember.
Now, in 1996, is it fair that Christina gave temporary guardianship to your mother?
Yes.
I'm sorry, was that a yes?
Yes.
Thank you. That's okay.
And, Your Honor, this time, the state is going to ask to admit States Exhibit 81 and 82, which are self-authenticating documents from the Henry County Probate Court regarding the guardianship of both Christina Wolfenbarger and Joseph Wolfenbarger.
Mr. McDermott,
No objection.
81 and 82 are admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Did you know, or do you know, if on July 23rd, 1998, Melissa dissolved that temporary guardianship?
I don't know.
Well, first, show you States Exhibit 81. And on States Exhibit 81, am I showing you this document?
Yes.
And does this document read on a page that's clipped in the matter of Christina Wolfenbarger petition to terminate temporary guardianship of minor?
Yes.
And does it say the petition of Melissa Wolfenbarger shows, one, petitioner is the natural as mother and father of the above named minor? Does it say that?
Yes.
And does it say that on 8/28/96, the court appointed Kathy Wolfenbarger as temporary guardian
Yes.
of the above named petitioner and temporarily relinquished parental rights?
Yes.
And then it says, wherefore petitioner prays that the court enter an order dissolving the temporary guardianship instant term.
Yes.
Okay. And it has her signing, it looks like Melissa's signature, or a signature, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. And is the date of this July 23rd, 1998?
Yes.
Did you know that that is 2 days after Melissa called the police on your brother?
No, I didn't know.
And you also see in States Exhibit 82, the same document, petition to terminate temporary guardianship of a minor, and it's the same document for Joseph.
Yes.
And is it also on the 23rd of July, 1998?
Yes.
And were you aware that about a week later, on July 29th, 1998, Melissa then asked for permanent guardianship or gave your mother permanent guardianship of the kids about 2 weeks later?
Yeah, I don't know from the documents, yes, but
And let me ask you this, did you know that on the day that she gave permanent guardianship was the same day she dropped the temporary protective order that she took out of control?
I don't know.
How would you describe Melissa's demeanor?
I would say she was quiet.
Was she easily influenced by others?
I don't. Yes and no.
Why do you say yes and no?
I don't remember completely, but yes, I think she. I don't know how to put it into words.
Now, when was the last time you remember seeing Melissa?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Can you remember, was it at your family's home?
I don't remember.
Do you remember what she looked like the last time you saw her?
She looked like herself.
And when you say herself, describe for the jury what she looked like.
She just had a cute teddy bear round face with dark hair.
Dark hair, like down to her shoulders, about your length. When you say dark, like what's the length?
Ma'am, I don't remember exactly the length of her hair.
Okay. Was it longer or short?
A bit longer than mine.
Do you know if you saw her around the holidays?
I want to say I think that's maybe Thanksgiving, but I can't remember exactly.
Now, are you familiar with any of the podcasts that have come out regarding this case?
No.
Now, testified you all were close. When you didn't hear from her in a while, did you get concerned?
About the time that they moved to Atlanta, we were not close. I was a teenager. I was doing my own thing, and I had boyfriends, so I was more focused on me.
And I get it, teenager. At some point in time, did you ever, when she stopped coming around, did you ever question where she?
I was told that they split up. I don't remember exactly when.
Did you ever question if she came by to see her children?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Now, in the year of 2000, did you come to learn that there was a missing persons report regarding Melissa?
I don't remember exactly when I learned.
Do you remember speaking to police in the early 2000s about Melissa's disappearance?
Yes.
Did you ever speak to your brother about maybe talking to the police about Melissa being gone for a long time?
I don't remember what I discussed.
And is it fair that the only people that reported Melissa missing was her mother?
I'm not sure who reported her missing.
And is it fair to say that the only people who have been trying to get some justice for Melissa are her parents, her mother, and her sister?
I'm not sure who.
Court indulgence for one moment. Sure.
Thank you, Mr. McDermott. Anything else for this witness? Sure.
You remember reading a letter that was purportedly from Melissa to her mother just a few moments ago?
Yes.
And do you remember her mentioning any kind of time frame in that letter?
No.
Okay. Do you remember her saying that she was announcing to her mother in that letter that she was pregnant with Joey,
Yes.
or with who would become Joey, and that she was thinking of getting her tubes tied after that?
Yes.
Do you remember her reading in there that it said her next appointment for the doctor would be at the end of April?
Yes.
So that would mean that that letter the time frame for that letter would have had to have been in April of 1996.
Yes.
Do you remember it telling the letter communicating? Oh, never mind. I'll back off on that. You grew up, as you said, having a lot of interaction with Melissa because of your grandparents' house, right?
Yes.
And at some point, now, were you older or younger than Melissa?
Younger.
Okay. And how old would you have been in 1998?
I would have been.
Sorry to ask you your age in front of national TV, but sorry.
I think I would have been 15, 16,
Okay.
maybe.
And during that, as you said, that was the time you learned to drive
Yes.
and you started dating
Yes.
and you started developing your own life.
Yes.
And about that time is when Christopher and Melissa moved up to Atlanta.
Yes.
And at that point, did you stay close to Melissa?
No.
Okay. Did you talk to her much at all after that point?
No.
Okay. So after 1998, early 98, you kind of diverged into separate lives.
Yes.
Okay. So that would explain perhaps why you don't have very many memories of conversations with her or.
Objection, leading, Your Honor.
Sustained. You can rephrase.
Okay. So do you think that would explain why you don't have memories of many conversations with her?
Objection, leading.
It's argumentative. It's not really leading. Why don't you rephrase?
I'll just move on, Your Honor.
Sure.
Please find me the document you showed her in that second. Request her to dissolve it. Put it on the back.
They did that.
So, counsel for the state just showed you this document, didn't she?
Yes.
And it says a petition to terminate temporary guardianship of minor.
Yes.
And she asked you about the dates on that letter.
Yes.
And it says, wherefore petitioner prays that the court enter an order dissolving, doesn't it? And state emphasized the word dissolving when she asked you that question, didn't she?
Yes.
But she didn't emphasize the word praise, did she? Because this is a petition to the court,
Yes.
correct? It's asking the court to do something, right?
Yes.
And did the court follow through with that something?
Yes.
Have you seen a document that says the court actually ordered
Oh,
the
no, I was
dissolution?
going by that.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Correct. And would it surprise you to find that the court never followed through with that order
Would it surprise me? Yes.
to dissolve? Let me just rephrase it so I'm clear. That was a petition to dissolve the temporary guardianship.
Yes.
And would it surprise you to find out that the court did not grant that to Melissa? It did not dissolve Kathy's temporary.
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
Would it surprise you to find out that the court did not dissolve Kathy's guardianship based on that document?
Would it surprise me?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. Are you aware of process for dissolving a temporary guardianship?
No.
It would surprise you to find out that the court requires it to be in the interest of the children?
I would hear so.
Backing up to the April 1996 date when the letter to Melissa's mom was purportedly written. Are you familiar with this document?
I've seen it. Yes.
You've seen it? Can you tell us whose handwriting that is?
It appears to be Melissa's.
And whose name is on that document as a signature?
Melissa Wolfenbarger.
And does that appear to be an original document or a copy of the document?
Appears to be original.
Show it to you. We won't let him. Your Honor, if I could have a moment, we need a defense sticker.
Okay. And you're on Exhibit 11, so.
Thank you. We cleared off our desk for the court yesterday, and There you go. At this point, defense moves to admit defense 11.
And what is defense 11?
It is a handwritten document from Melissa, previously authorized to be under 87.
There's not, I mean, we might have had that conversation. It might very well be coming into evidence, but I haven't heard a foundation or an identification of what that document is yet. So,
Could you tell us what that document is?
Are you asking me to read this one?
no,
Don't read it yet. Just
he's not. He's just asking you if you recognize that document, and if you do, what you recognize it to be.
I do recognize the document, and it is a letter to my mother
And a letter to your mother for what purpose?
stating her.
Hey, nope, sorry, don't read it. It's not in evidence. Who's it from?
It's from Melissa.
We had already covered that.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't hear that part.
Okay. So may I move it into evidence at this point?
Any objection?
No,
Defense 11 is admitted.
Now, would you please tell us the content of that letter?
It's Melissa telling my mother that she wants to give her temporary custody of Chrissy and the baby that she's carrying. And it's dated June 20th, 1996.
June 20th, 1996,
Yes,
and that would be roughly 2 months after April of 1996.
yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, Ms. Witness, Ms. Hilton?
Just to, do you know Chris forced her to write that letter?
No, just like I don't know if she wrote that letter. I don't. So no, I don't believe Chris forced her to write that letter.
But you don't know.
I wasn't with them
No further.
24 hours.
Mr. McDermott, I'm sorry. Anything else, Ms. Witness?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You may step down.
Thank you.
The witness may be excused. Mr. McDermott?
Witness may be excused.
Mr. McDermott, defense may call its next witness. Sir,
Maybe approach.
do you need to approach, sir? Defense may call its next witness.
Defense called Kathy Wolfenbarger.
Come on up, ma'am. And if you would, Ms. Hilton, there are some exhibits up here. I think they're yours. Before you have a seat, if you'll face the deputy and raise your right hand, he'll swear you in.
You swear to honor to the testimony that you'll have to give the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes. You state and spell your name.
Kathy Wolfenbarger, CathyWolfenbarger.
Good morning, Ms. Wolfenbarger.
Morning.
Suffice to say, you may be a little bit nervous.
Yes.
You don't like cameras,
No.
unlike some of us.
No.
Do you know the defendant?
I do.
How do you know him?
He's my son.
Okay, I want to ask you to lean forward, please, and speak closer to the microphone, and remember to talk kind of slowly.
Okay.
So, how do you know him?
He's my son.
Okay. And did you know Melissa Wolfenbarger?
Yes.
And how did you know Melissa Wolfenbarger?
His wife.
Okay. And did you spend a lot of time around Melissa Wolfenbarger?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. And describe your relationship at the time that you were around her somewhat.
Well, they mostly lived with my mom, and the kids was there, and I would go and visit up there
How far away did you live from your mom?
from Locust Grove to Stockbridge.
Okay. So how often would you go up there?
Just maybe I don't know, just every other day or once a week or something.
I want to show you a document that's already been admitted into evidence. Are you familiar with that document?
Yes.
And can you describe what that document is?
Melissa giving me temporary custody of the children.
And when she gave that to you, did she give you any reason why she was choosing you as opposed to someone else?
She does not want them down her parents' house.
And at some point later, did you make that temporary custody permanent?
She did.
Okay. And you remember what year that was?
I don't know.
And when she had you do that, did you go down to the courthouse or how did that work out? How did you get the message from her that she wanted you to do that?
Called me on the phone.
From where did she call you from?
I was at my mother's house, my parents' house.
And where was she calling from?
I assumed the court place. I
At
don't
the
know.
courthouse? Do you remember when Christopher and Melissa moved to Atlanta? Just generally speaking.
I'm not sure.
Do you remember that they moved to Atlanta?
When they moved to Atlanta?
That they moved to Atlanta.
Yes, they did move to Atlanta.
Okay. And do you remember what street they moved on to?
Brookline.
Okay. And who owned the house they lived in?
My parents.
Your parents, both William Autry
In
and Virginia.
Yes.
And did they own any other houses in that area?
Two. There was three altogether.
Three altogether.
Mhm.
And did a Mr. Holyfield ever own the house that Christopher lived in?
No, he didn't.
Okay. To your knowledge, did he own any of the houses?
He
that
did
your
not.
parents- Okay.
As my knowledge, he didn't.
Do you know who Mr. Holyfield was?
I'm not sure. I've heard of the name, but I'm not really sure who he was.
I'm not talking about the boxer.
Oh, no, okay. No.
All right. Do you remember during the time that Melissa went missing? Did you ever talk to the police? Did the police ever come to talk to you about Melissa being missing?
I can't recall, but I don't know. I can't remember if they did. I don't know.
Is it possible that
It's
they did?
possibly they did.
Okay. And somewhere around the time frame of 2001, early 2000s, do you remember ever taking down Melissa's pictures from your home?
Well, I'm always changing my walls and my pictures and stuff, so probably did.
Is it possible that
Possible, yes.
Okay. Do you remember a time that certain pictures of Melissa were stolen from your house?
Yes.
Okay. Describe that a little bit for me.
When we had moved to McDonough, I had photo albums in my garage, and there was some photo albums or pictures got gone out of the photo albums, and there was two lanterns that I had out there that was gone.
Two lanterns.
Lanterns I had on my front porch, I had put in the garage, and they had got gone.
And why had you moved the lanterns to the garage?
Because we was working on the front porch painting it, and we just putting the stuff in the garage.
Okay. So you were doing some renovation work
Yes.
and you put some stuff in storage in the garage?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Ms. Hilton, any questions for this witness?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you just spoke on direct examination regarding the homes your parents owned on Brookline. The homes your parents owned, I touched the mic. The home your parents owned on the Brookline Street in Atlanta.
Yes.
You said it was three homes,
There was duplexes.
duplexes.
Yeah.
But were there three duplexes that they owned?
Yes.
And is one of the addresses 823 Brookline?
Yes.
Was another address 824 Brookline?
Yes.
And what was the third address?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Now, these homes, are they the homes that you grew up in?
The 823 one was.
823 you grew up in. Did you have other family members in 824 in the other?
My uncle.
About how old were you when you moved from Brookline?
How old was I?
Yeah, because you said you grew up in 823, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably about 17 or 18. I mean,
When you moved out of Brookline, did your parents still live there?
yes.
And did your parents eventually move from Brookline?
Yes.
Roughly what years do you think your parents moved from Brookline?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
70s, 80s, 90s?
Probably about 2000. I don't know.
Oh, 2000.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Once you moved out of the Brookline house, did you ever live back on Brookline?
No.
Once you moved out of Brookline, how often did you go back to Atlanta?
No, I don't know.
I apologize, ma'am. I've heard everything you've said so far, but if you'll just make sure and speak up a little bit into that microphone. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Would you ever go to Brookline to check on the homes on Brookline?
To check on, no, why would I? No.
No. At some point, did your brother Rick live in one of the houses on Brookline?
Yes.
Which house did he live in? Do you remember?
823.
Did you ever visit your brother on Brookline?
Yes.
Did your brother live at 823 Brookline in the late 80s, early 90s?
I'm sure he did. I'm not sure, I guess. I mean,
Would Chris ever visit your brother Rick at the 823 Brookline house?
I don't know, because I mean, I guess, I don't know.
Now, Mr. McDermott asked you about Mr. Holyfield.
Mhm.
Is that
I'm sorry. Yes.
It's okay. Do you know Mr. Holyfield's first name?
I have no idea.
Now, you said that Mr. Holyfield never owned any of your homes. Do you know Mr. Holyfield managed any of the homes?
No,
Okay. How do you know Mr. Holyfield?
I don't.
How do you know that name?
Because it was through the, I don't know him.
Did he have some connection to your parents' homes on Brookline?
I don't know who. I've heard the name, but I don't know.
She testified on cross that she didn't know who he was. So this is pretty much asked and answered. What's the point?
Overruled. Go ahead.
You said you know the name.
Mm.
Why do you know that name?
For the houses, I don't know. I don't know.
Now, you said that Chris and Melissa lived at your parents' house at some point.
Yes.
If Chrissy was born in August of 1995, is that fair? Chrissy born in August of 1995?
Yes.
When did they live with your parents?
The years I'm terrible with the years. Probably probably a year old or so, or maybe I don't know before. But probably about a year old or so, or before. I don't know. But
Were they living with your parents before Chrissy was born?
before, I don't think so. I think they had no, or I don't know.
So is it fair to say they didn't live with your parents until after Chrissy was born?
Yes.
And so that's sometimes after 1995.
Yes.
And they lived with your mother for about 2 or 3 years, and moved to Brookline in 1998.
Sounds like it. Yes.
And they moved into 824 Brookline.
Yes.
Did you ever visit them at 824 Brookline?
I guess I'm not sure. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know if they were paying rent to your mother when they were staying at 824 Brookline?
I'm pretty sure there was.
Now, in 1998, at least the early part of 1998, you had temporary guardianship of Chrissy and Joey, correct? Yes. Did you ever take the kids to go visit their parents on Brookline?
They would come and visit them. Yeah, they would come. Yeah.
When you say they would come, will you bring the kids to Brookline, or are you saying they mean Melissa and Chrissy would come to you?
Chris Willis would come in there.
They would come to visit you?
They would, yes, they would come, yes.
Did you ever visit Christopher at his job, at any jobs he ever had?
No.
Do you know where your son was working back in 1998?
I'm not sure, but they said the glass place is what, is it, I don't know.
Have you ever been to the glass?
No, I don't even know where, no.
You said you don't even know where it is?
No.
Isn't it true that Melissa wanted to dissolve your temporary guardianship in 1998?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
She did not want to dissolve it.
I'm sorry. Can you reread what you say?
Did Melissa want to dissolve the temporary guardianship?
Dissolve it?
Did she not want you to have her kids anymore for a short period of time?
No.
Are you aware about an incident in July of 1998 in which Melissa took out a TPO on your son, a temporary protective order on your son?
I do not.
Did you ever go to court with your son to answer to a temporary protective order?
I didn't know anything about it.
When Chrissy and Joey were younger, isn't it true you wanted them to call you mother or mom?
No, they just called me mom, but they knew I was their grandmother.
Did you ever tell Melissa, Chrissy or Joey about Melissa after she disappeared?
I told them we would go look for her, but we didn't know where to go look.
When you say you would go look for her, what do you mean?
I mean, she was gone. We was, we would look. I mean,
where'd you go look for her?
I don't have no idea. I mean, if somebody would go, we'd just go look for her.
Where'd you go look for her?
We didn't, because we didn't know where to go.
Oh, so you didn't go look for her?
No.
Did you ever tell them about their mother?
I told her that she had left and that we would go look for her. If we could, that's about it.
Okay, so you told them that she had left and that you would go look for her, but you never went to go look for her?
We didn't know where she was at.
So why did you tell the kids that you were going to go look for her?
Because we would go look for her if we knew where she was at. I mean,
so is that what you told the kids? If we knew where she was, we would go look for her?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know where she was at. I mean, she left.
Did you ever tell the children that Melissa was their mother?
Yes. And Chris was the father.
Now, you talked about, I guess, Melissa's pictures being stolen. Is that what you told Mr. McDermott?
There was pictures. Yes.
Tell me about that. So was just Melissa's picture stolen or all the pictures were stolen?
There was pictures in my photo albums was gone, and some of them was the pictures of Melissa. Yes.
So was it only the pictures of Melissa that were stolen?
Pictures of her and Chrissy and just of the kids, and her.
Did the children ever ask you, strike that, let me ask a better question. Do you recall Chrissy and Joey finding pictures and asking you about Melissa in those pictures?
No.
Do you recall not telling them who Melissa was?
No.
Do you recall once they began questioning you about Melissa, taking the pictures and putting them in a shed?
No.
Is there any reason anyone would have to make that up?
I have no idea.
Would Chris ever tell his children about their mother?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Did you ever see Chris do it?
No, he would have them.
How often would he have kids?
He would have them a lot. I mean, he would come up and play with them and take them places, and we all went to Six Flags. And
when's the last time you remember seeing Melissa?
I guess at the courthouse when we done the papers. I don't know.
I apologize, ma'am. I just need you to speak a little more loudly and clearly into that microphone. Thank you.
I guess when she did the paperwork at the courthouse. I mean, I don't remember when.
Now, is this in 1998?
98, I believe so.
Now, do you recall in 1998 when you got full guardianship or permanent guardianship of the children? Do you remember Norma Patton bringing the children to you?
Bringing them to me?
Yes, like giving you the children.
No, I don't remember her bringing them to me. No.
Do you remember Norma Patton ever giving you the kids at any point in time?
I remember they was at their house one time, and they brought them back, and they had a head full of lice, and they had Joey had diaper rash, and me and Melissa went down to Walmart and got some stuff and done all their heads with. I mean, that's for us the only time I remember this.
So you never remember picking her up, picking the kids up?
Kids up?
You don't remember that? Did you ever see Melissa around the holidays in 1998?
We had Christmas at my mom's house.
Okay. Do you remember that being in December of 1998 when you had Christmas at your mom's house?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Was Melissa present at that Christmas at your mom's house?
I guess. I mean, I guess she was.
Do you remember seeing her?
Yeah, I guess we're always there. I mean,
when you last saw Melissa, what do you remember? What did she look like?
Long brown hair, just an average girl. I mean, just
long brown hair, about your length?
Probably.
And this is maybe around December of 1998 at that Christmas at your mom's house.
Yes.
Now, after Christmas of 1998, when you didn't see her anymore, did you have any concern about her whereabouts?
Yes.
Did you call the police or anyone to see that she was missing or to report that she was missing?
No.
To your knowledge, did your son call to tell anyone that his wife is missing?
I'm pretty sure he did. I mean, I don't know.
You don't know. In 2000, do you recall a detective from the Henry County Police Department coming to speak to you about Melissa's disappearance?
In 2000?
Yes.
I don't remember.
And do you remember being reluctant about giving him information about Chris?
I don't remember that. No.
Do you recall this detective wanting to kind of make contact with Chris so he can talk to Chris about his wife's disappearance?
I have no recall about any of that. No.
And I guess it's fair to say that since Melissa went missing, you didn't really go look for her, right?
No, I didn't know where she was at.
To your knowledge, your son didn't go looking for her, right?
I'm pretty sure he did. I mean, I don't know.
And it's safe to say you love your son, right?
Yes.
And as a mother, you're a protector of your son, right?
Yes.
Court's indulgence.
Sure.
I figure about 2,
And
maybe,
just,
or 1 or so.
A couple more questions. In that picture, is Melissa wearing long sleeves and long pants?
No, she's in like a little, short little, is it like a culottes thing, like a,
And has she got any bruises on her arms or legs? Or
no, not at all. And she's smiling and she's laughing, happy.
I don't have anything further.
Ms. Hilton, any additional questions for this witness? And when y'all are done, if you'll sort of just collect the photographs on that front ledge. Thank you all.
First, ask you this. In 2023, around December of 2023, did members of the Fulton County District Attorney's Office and Investigator Shepard come to your home or your daughter's home to speak with you?
23, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know.
Do you
Did
remember seeing this man before?
Oh, no.
Do you remember him? Seeing him?
I think I've seen him before. I mean, yes.
Was that at your home?
At
In
my
our
home? I don't think it was at my home. I don't remember. I don't know. It just,
Do you remember anyone in the 2020s coming to talk to you about Melissa's disappearance?
yeah, they came to my daughter's house, was it last year or something like that?
And that was before Chris got arrested. Is that fair to say?
Before, yes. I think it was in January.
Now, we talked about these pictures. Looks like graduations, fishing trips, birthdays, kindergarten graduations. And these are all events that Melissa didn't have the pleasure of enjoying. Is that correct?
She was in some of the pictures,
She's in one of the pictures, right?
I guess. I mean, yeah.
Is it just that last one where I think they asked you about what clothes she was wearing?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This is the only picture that has Melissa, right?
I'm sorry, is that a yes, ma'am?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
And that's been this picture in 1995 or 6 is Christmas Stroll.
There was one at that went to six. There was one that we at Six Flags.
But in this picture, this is before 1998, correct?
I guess, yes.
Okay. So this is before Melissa ever called the police on Chris for hitting her, correct?
I don't know.
And some of these pictures are after 1999. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
After Melissa's body and head was found on Avon Street?
I guess. I mean,
After her torso, which has never been found?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Melissa didn't have the opportunity to participate in her children's lives because she was dead, correct?
I guess. I mean, I don't know what happened to her. I mean,
Sustained.
Circulated.
I already said sustained, but thank you.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, Mr. McDermott?
Nothing for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You may step down, ma'am. And the witness may be excused. Mr. McDermott? Okay, the witness is excused. You would just leave that there, ma'am. Thank you. So it is my intention. It's nearing on 12:45, and so I was going to go ahead and break for lunch. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is about 12:40. I'm going to have you back in here around 1:40 to resume the afternoon. So we're going to break for 1 hour for lunch. Enjoy your lunch.
Wow, what do you all think? Want to tell, but she knows something, I fear. Just my opinion. Okay, let's teleport through lunch.
Okay, you may be seated.